Hey everyone, it's Patricia with through-these-eyes.com. Happy Earth Day! Today I thought in honor of Earth Day I would try to repot a tomato plant. Last year I tried to grow some tomatoes and I was not very successful, but I'm bound and determined to figure out how to do it. So I figure I would try again this year, and this time I would take you along. So let's have a look and see how I do. Okay, what I'm going to be using to repot my tomato plant in is going to be some Miracle Grow gardening soil, and it works great. It says right there for flowers and vegetables, and supposedly they grow twice as big. Well, we'll test that theory since last year they didn't grow at all. You're also going to need a nice big pot, nice big deep pot, and you're going to need one of these little metal wire things, and this will help hold your tomato plant up. Now my tomato plant that I'm going to be repotting is right here. Now don't laugh, this is not a tomato plant pot. This is for a flower. But I didn't have anything, and I ended up buying 3 tomato plants, and I didn't have anything to put it in, so it has to suffer. And as you can see, it already has some little flowers growing on it, and it's doing quite well in this tiny little thing. But anyway, I'm going to give it a nice big spot to grow. And I have another tomato plant here which is already in a nice big pot, and it is also doing well. So anyway, that little guy right there is still too small, so he's going to stay in that little pot right there. But this one is going to be getting a new home. So anyway, let's get started. So I'm just about getting ready to transplant my tomato plant into this nice big pot, and it just started to rain. So actually today is the day before Earth Day, and I was hoping to have this video out for tomorrow, but it looks like Mother Nature has called a stop to my transplanting process. And that's okay. My dad and my grandfather have always said, don't plant flowers or transplant flowers, expose their roots when it's cold. Hey Heidi, no frisbee, no frisbee. It's too cold and it's raining. So hopefully I'll get this done tomorrow and have the video still out in time for Earth Day. So anyway, sorry little tomato plant. Sorry Heidi girl. It's time for us to go inside before it gets worse. All right. Hopefully I'll be back in a bit, which will be tomorrow. Okay, so here we are back again, and this time I'm going to pot my tomato plant. So again, I'm going to start with my big bucket, my big pot, and dump a lot of this soil in here. No, back up. So I'm going to take a lot of the soil and I'm going to fill it about halfway. Okay, and I'm going to make just a little indentation to where I'm going to want my tomato plant to sit. Bring him out and carefully remove this little guy. Before you move them. this around my plant just to give it some added stability for now. Shove this down. Alright, now I can finish putting the rest of the potting soil around. So this is what see, he's sitting up, and I just, he's still kind of exposed, but I'll be adding more of the potting soil, but I just wanted you to see how this is all the way in there, and it's going to hold him up. Now what I did learn is it's actually okay if you bury a little bit of your tomato plants. The farther up you place the soil on this on the stalk of the tomato plant, whatever ends up underneath the soil will actually end up sprouting roots, so you get a stronger base. So if you have a really small baby tomato plant, you can bury it halfway up the stalk of the tomato plant, and it will generate roots along the stalk, and it will become a stronger plant, and it can hold more fruit. Now, again, this for me is theory because I have yet to grow a successful tomato plant, but we shall see. This is only my second year trying. Alright, so it looks like I have him pretty well in there. I'm not going to use all of this soil, which is good, because I think that other tomato plant is going to survive, and I'll have to repot him in a larger pot. Alright, so I have repotted him, and as I was saying before, you can see that he's got some little yellow flowers already growing, and wherever you see a yellow flower, I've been told, is where you will get a tomato. So one last thing, once you've repotted a plant, you always have to give them water. Alright, so I'm just going to give them a little water here. And I'm going to go ahead and water my other plant. Alright, so I have successfully repotted my tomato plant, and hopefully he will survive the transplant and produce some delicious tomatoes. Well, everybody, this has been my attempt to do something green for Earth Day. In case you guys didn't know, Earth Day started back in 1970, and that was back during, the hippie movement and everything, Save Mother Earth, and it's been a tradition that's been upheld ever since, so we're talking over 40 years. I don't honestly celebrate it, and I don't know very many people that do, but I work at a school district, and so every year we are reminded of Earth Day, and the kids are taught to conserve, recycle, reuse, recycle. And so anyway, I just thought I'd make a quick video. I had to repot my tomato plant, and I'm like, hey, what a perfect day to do it. So anyway, enjoy, guys, and hope you had a great green day. All right, talk to you next video. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.